Hello students, today we are going to learn about the topic significant figures, and this is a very important topic. That's why it is taught at very beginning in both physics and chemistry. So let us start and see how can we determine what is the total number of significant figures or significant digits in a given number. So let's start. So there are few rules which help us to determine the significant figure. So let us write rule number 1. Rule number 1 says that non-zero digits all non-zero digits or figures are significant. So this is rule number 1, that all non-zero digits are significant. That means if you have a number 1.234, so how many significant figures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are total 4 significant figures into this. Okay, let's write the second rule. Second rule says that all zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. So zeros lying between two non-zero digits are also significant. So an example for this is 1.008. So this is the number. So how many significant figures are there? 4 again, because 1 and 8 they are non-zero digits. So by rule number 1 they are significant, and these two zeros which are lying between two non-zero digits, they will also be treated as significant. So total number of significant digits in 1.008 is 4. Now rule number 3 is zeros lying before. What do you mean before? Before means to the left. To the left of first non-zero digit are not significant. So what does this rule mean? This rule means if you have a number like 0.00234, so here the first non-zero digit is this 2, right? If you start from left, so 2 is the first non-zero digit, and the rule says that 0 lying before the first non-zero digit means zeros lying before this 2, they will be not significant. So these three zeros are not significant. So what are the total number of significant digits in this number? This is 2, 3, 4, because they are non-zero digits, so they will be significant. So total number of significant digits in this number is 3. Okay, now next rule, rule number 4. If the number has been represented without a decimal point, then the trailing zeros means the zeros lying at the end of the number. So contiguous zeros lying at the end of the number, they will be not significant. Okay, so if the number has been represented without a decimal point, then the trailing zeros are not significant. So what does this rule mean? This rule means, suppose you have a number 12,000. Okay, so these three zeros, these are your trailing zeros, and because there is no decimal point here, so these zeros will not be significant. So only two significant digits are present in this number. Okay, now last rule, rule number 5, that says if number has been represented with a decimal point, then the trailing zeros are significant. Okay, so what does this rule mean? This rule means if the number has been represented with a decimal point, that means suppose you have 1.000. So what is the total number of significant digits in this number? So these three zeros are trailing zeros, and because there is a decimal point in this number, so these three zeros will be significant. So total number of significant digits in this number is 4, because these three trailing zeros plus this non-zero digit 1 all will be significant. Similarly, suppose you have a number 12.200. What is the significant digits count in this number? So these two zeros, these are trailing zeros, they will be significant because number has been represented with decimal point. So these two zeros are significant, plus these non-zero digits all are significant by rule number 1. So total number of significant digits in this number will be 5. So I hope you understood this topic significant figure, and this has many applications when you perform calculations based on numerical values where multiplication, division, addition, subtraction take place. Then you have to keep in mind the number of significant digits to be represented in the final answer. So that we will see in another topic or in another video. So for today, that's all I wanted to discuss with you. So keep watching my videos and like or subscribe my channel if you like them. So take care, bye bye, and thank you very much.